Necessary things, and a lot of people have asked, well, you know, are you being too confrontational, or talking to me, or are you being too nice? I think there's room for all of it. When I don't need to go to the average, you know, free will Baptist church and storm in and talk about, you know, how some other religion is currently practicing honor killings, because they have nothing to do with it. Yeah, there's no reason for me to rail on them for that. And there's no reason for me to rail on other religious people for things that they don't have any involvement with. But there is a time to rail on that. The Pope, before he was Pope, was involved in hiding priests who victimized children. Period. No two ways about it. I don't care if he comes to America and apologizes for it. I don't care what they think their justification is. What they've done should be illegal. They get away with it because they're a church, because they're Vatican City, because they're important. It's bullshit. There are priests, and this isn't just Catholics, I'm just pointing out this one issue. And by the way, it's not all Catholics. There's plenty of good Catholics out there that I like. But when you have people who are violating the rights of anybody, but in this case, children, and you, instead of working with the authorities, taking measures to stop it, turning these people in, when you instead ship them off to your rehab centers and then shuffle them off to other parishes where they can victimize more people, you're an accomplice. You're just as guilty. It's like that. You know, I don't need to say that the average Christian is as crazy as the family in, I think it was Wisconsin recently, whose daughter was diabetic, and they decided to pray instead of taking her to the doctor, and she died. They killed their daughter. Manslaughter, murder. I figure out they're being charged. I think it's negligent homicide that they're being charged with, maybe second degree. Right. They killed their daughter. No two ways about it. But I realize not every Christian's that crazy. At least not in that area. I mean, they're all, we are all crazy to some degree, and I don't exclude myself. We are all prone to buying into something that's just not true. The question is, how strongly are you willing to buy into it, and what actions are you willing to take on behalf of it? There is not a single thing that I believe that could ever convince me to do anything remotely like, hey, let's not take them to a doctor, let's just keep praying. That's a level of batshit crazy that only exists in religions and insane asylums.